task of finding childcare when they go back to work, and especially in the holidays or half terms. But for parents of children with disabilities, it can be even more of a struggle. In fact, according to research from one charity, they face paying up to 8 times more for the childcare costs. One Assembly member has tonight told this programme not providing the right facilities is a breach of human rights. Alexandra Hartley has the story.
Since she was born, Kiera has needed round-the-clock care.
Thanks. From the time she gets up, she can't feed herself, she can't drink herself, she has to have an nappy changed. So it's a full-time job.
And when Kiera's mum died suddenly, her dad, Dylan, was forced to leave his job and become her full-time carer. He says he was left with little choice, as finding childcare that caters for her needs has been near on impossible.
The problem is a lot of childcare providers are not geared up for children with complex needs. With Kiera, if she went to childcare, she would have to have somebody that could give her rescue medication for her epilepsy in case she had a big fit. They would have to have specialist equipment because my daughter needs hoisting in and out of a wheelchair. These are things that a lot of childcare providers just either can't afford to do or don't have it, or there isn't much of a need for it.
And research shows Dylan's experience is common for families like his across Wales. In fact, one charity says childcare can be up to 8 times more expensive than it is for a non-disabled child. And that's if you can find it at all. 91% of families say there's simply not enough choice of good quality and affordable childcare. As a result, almost 3/4 of parents with disabled children say they've been forced to give up work completely or limit their careers.
The majority of them aren't able to work, so they become full-time carers and then relying on benefits to keep them going. They just really can't afford those childcare costs at all. And there's many childcare providers that just don't have the trained staff or even the premises to suit families of children with disabilities.
Some go even further and say this lack of provision is failing children.
We've got to take a national approach to this. This is so important. I mean, we passed years ago the Children's Rights Measure that enshrined the United Nations Convention on the Rights of the Child into Welsh law, and it's my view that the rights of these disabled children are clearly being breached.
Well, we have repeatedly asked the Welsh Government for an interview on this issue, but they have so far declined. Instead, they sent us a statement saying that improving childcare for all children across Wales is a priority for them. They also say they already support working parents and they give funding to local authorities to ensure there's support for those with additional needs.
Dylan does get some respite now Kiera is at school and has support through a local charity. But he feels a lack of suitable childcare means he and his daughter are missing out. Alexandra Hartley, ITV News, Welsh Call.
Well, there are around 56,000 children in Wales with disabilities. The support they get depends on a range of factors: their condition, their family situation, and of course what's on offer in their local community. And there are some workable options out there. Alex has spent the afternoon at one after-school club in New Inn near Pontypool and has just sent us this.
Welcome to Tarvan Newer. This is a after-school club which provides childcare for children with additional needs. It's been running for around 8 years, and today they've got around 6 children here. Each of them comes with a support worker or two, and as you can see, they're up to all sorts. There's arts and crafts over here. There's baking going on. Harry's been taking advantage of the dress-up box over there, and there's lots of sensory toys here as well. This whole building has been completely adapted to their needs. It's completely wheelchair accessible. There is a hoist in the bathroom for personal care. Even the kitchen has been adapted so that they can learn cooking skills, and I hear they're making pancakes later, so hopefully we can try them. Let's chat to Judith, who set up this place. Why did you want to set up this club?
Actually, children were approached by the local authority. There was a parent in need. She needed some support in the morning, before school and after school. So we initially set the project up with one child in need to deliver